Hello YouTube, OIFEagle here, and I just got back from watching World War Z, and I'm here with a review. That's right, I just got back from watching the movie World War Z starring Brad Pitt, and here's my review. Okay, now I read the book, and the movie pretty much only shares the same title. And I was pretty upset when I heard about this, that they weren't really following the book, that they're putting Brad Pitt and it's going to be an action movie. So I wasn't expecting much. I read some of the reviews. The usual one was 2 stars out of 5. But you know what? It didn't suck as much as I thought it would. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a fan of zombie movies, but I got to thinking, you know what? If you're a fan of zombie movies, you just might like this. It's not that bad. The biggest disappointment is that it shares the title of a book that I also like. If they released this movie with a different title, I probably would have felt better about it. I'm thinking what happened was they got Brad Pitt in on the movie and they said, okay, well, you know what? We got to put a gun in his hands. We got to have him fight the zombies. And so what they did is they rewrote it. Now, there are some parts of this movie that don't really flow together. I'm not going to put any spoilers in here, but there were a few things that bothered me, and there were a few things that surprised me, and that I kind of liked. The one thing that bothered me the most was they threw in a side story about his wife and kids. Okay, now of course, one of the important things about any zombie movie is your family. But it got to the point where it's somewhat annoying in this movie, and you'll watch it and you'll see why. It wasn't a showstopper. But there were a lot of cool things that they could have done. It looked like they were going in the direction of the book, but then they said, no, hey, wait, let's make some more action in it. Now there were some pretty cool zombie scenes in there. They actually had the military participating in some of the scenes, which was pretty neat. But the zombies, they were okay. Now that's another thing I want to get into. Fast zombies. All right, they did kind of make it work. It looked like there was a little bit of influence from The Walking Dead in there, but also a little bit of 28 Days Later. And they did make it work. I thought that it was going to be kind of annoying, sort of like I Am Legend, where they were, not zombies. But again, I was surprised. I was pretty pleased with it. There were a couple scenes in there where the zombies were kind of laughable. And by laughable, I mean that they had a zombie on screen and the audience was cracking up at how ridiculous it kind of looked. But it wasn't that bad. I think it's still an enjoyable movie. And, the question is, would I recommend you go see it? You know what? Go ahead and see it if you're a fan of zombie movies. I think the timing is perfect because it's not competing with The Walking Dead. This is a quick fix for you if you like The Walking Dead. It's not going to compete with it, but it'll give you, the zombie adventure that you're craving. Okay. Now, what I think would be a good idea, and Brad Pitt, if you're watching this, I want creds for this. I think this would be a very good prequel to a movie about the book. Okay, because if you read the book, it's pretty much about the World War Z has already happened. It's an aftermath where the adventure is in the main character hearing the stories of other people who lived through it. That would actually be a good sequel, and they can make it work. So it wouldn't be a total loss having the World War Z type, even a trilogy. You can throw in more stories because the book itself is pretty long. So you can run with it. Anyway, do I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? You know what? It depends who you are. If you want to go out and see an exciting movie based on a book, you're not going to like it. But if you want your quick fix for zombie fun and killing, I give it a thumbs up, which surprised me because, like I said, I expected it to suck. Anyway, this is my movie review, and it's all my opinion. But if you saw the movie, or if you have any questions about the movie, go ahead, leave a comment below. All right? Hey, thanks again for watching. OIFEagle out.